Hello my friends and welcome to another indie game devlog for my upcoming game Survive. And tonight, it's been many months now since I started working on this game. Hopefully that's not too bad. I might have to turn down the sound effects just a tad. Easy as pie. And the game is on track to release here in August. I'm thinking maybe early August, but I haven't really announced an official date yet. These guys out with this really easy as pie. I had a chance against that. Anyways, before the game comes out in August, I invite me to participate in what's called the Steam Next Festival. What that is just kind of like this special event that takes place on Steam, in which they kind of give users that are going through it a chance to take a look at upcoming Steam games that will be releasing in a pretty soon window. So I've enlisted my game Surviving tonight into this next. What that means is it has a chance to gain some more exposure. Hopefully I'll get a chance to do some live streams. I'm trying to determine exactly what the plan is for that, and also means that I'll be releasing a demo of the game which is playable, which means that if you've been waiting to try out Surviving tonight and haven't tried the itch.io version that I've been working on, then you'll be able to go out to Steam in the middle of June here and actually play a demo of the game. Now, it's an open world game, so making a demo can kind of be challenging because I don't want to cut off too much of the content, but I also have to make sure I don't give away the whole entire game to players. Let me bust out this laser-sighted just tear through that guy. Shake meaning like you're aiming here and then you start shooting and blah, 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 like recoil, I guess you might call it. Yeah, hopefully this will be a lot of exposure for the game and a very good thing that hopes, you know, get it out to the press and more players and rack up wish lists and such forth. But it's a lot of work to get that demo correct because the demo has to give people enough incentive to want to see more of the game without giving it all away and without ending too early. So essentially my demo has pieces, but essentially allows people to explore the entire world, the storyline, pretty much most all of what the game actually is for roughly 20 to 30 minutes. I haven't quite settled on that exact time frame, but I'm guessing I'll just let players essentially play the game for a certain amount of time. Now there will be some tweaks to the introduction and a few other minor pieces that kind of present some of the game's darker secrets towards the end and such forth for players to be able to find. Easy as pie. And after getting that demo working, it was time for me to finally upload the game, release those files. And a Steam game in 2015 called Rogue Harvest, and it looks like my weapon's all broke. And back then it was kind of complicated for me to figure out how to upload things. You have to do it all through the command line. You have to have special configuration files for the app and the depot build, and if you've ever released a game on Steam, it might seem a little bit daunting at first. I went through the process tonight. Easy as pie. And it did seem daunting at first, but really it was not that complicated. So I'm just waiting right now for Steam to essentially review the demo build, see if there's any problems with it. If there is, I'll fix them. I've got a couple weeks, you know, to get that all done. Hopefully they just come back to me in a day or two and they're like, hey, your demo's cool, it's ready to drop it, and that'll be cool. It's kind of stressful as time moves forward. I don't have to necessarily set these time frames for myself, but if I want to participate in that Steam Next Festival, I do have to have that have these live streams ready in order to show the game off. Especially this video here, if you've never seen it before. If you go to the train station around 2 a.m. in the morning, you'll see a special little ghost train here come by. It's pretty cool. But this has kind of been stressful, my friends, to actually have this time frame and in order to get all this work done. It's been a lot. I've been working on the game quite a lot. However, I've been really busy also having my third child. So yeah, there's no shortage of things to do, and I'm guessing that as I get closer to August, when I hope to release the game, that stress will continue to grow as I do everything in my power to market it and everything to share it and just to give it the best chance of being successful possible. It's a stressful journey, especially trying to meet time frames and all these other things that have to be done before you can just launch your game. But it is very rewarding, and I would recommend it to anybody. If you've got the patience and the determination to go through with the process. Anybody can make a character that runs around and shoots enemies and all that, and that's the fun part, making the initial prototype. But to spend months and hundreds or thousands of hours developing your game to the point of completion, to the point where it's a commercial product that you can sell to somebody and know that you're giving them something amazing that they'll hopefully fall in love with, that's worth every penny, that takes some real determination. So if you're in that boat, if you've ever been that boat, or if you're just curious about what it's like, that's some of it. So like I said, the game is coming to Steam Next Fest. I think it starts on June 16th. You'll be able to play the demo. You'll be able to see some live streams and more information about the game. I'm hoping that builds up a lot of anticipation for the game, and hopefully, kind of gets me some press coverage that I'm looking for. And I'll keep updating you guys. I'll try to update you guys a couple times a week if I can, and just give more updates about the progress on my game live tonight. By the way, it's on Steam. If you think this looks interesting at all and you want to check it out or just support me in any way, definitely check it out on Steam and that wishlist button. Every wishlist tells Steam and the algorithm, that the game has a little bit more demand and they're going to show it to more people. So even if you wishlist it and don't end up buying it, it still helps me out. I will talk to you guys again, and as always, adios amigos.